What's on today's menu? Looks like today we're going to be making chocolate chip cookies. So we can have some dessert for the next couple of weeks. I don't know how many servings I'll be making, but it'll be plenty. Let's start. The first ingredient we will use is brown cane sugar. Get about a cup of that, put it in. As a reminder, we have two bowls because we'll be making one recipe vegan and the other recipe non-vegan. So after you've put in the cup of brown sugar, you're going to have to put a cup of sugar. We then put 3 cups of flour. For the vegan option, we'll be putting in 2 cups of white flour along with 1 cup of wholemeal spelt flour. We follow that up for the vegan option with 4 tablespoons of applesauce. That is a replacement for the eggs that we'll later be using in the non-vegan option. We then will use a cup of margarine. If you have butter, you can also use that. Add a little flavoring. I'm using some vanillin sugar. It's kind of the cheapest of the cheap, cheaper than vanilla sugar, which is cheaper than the vanilla extract. And just like many things in life, you won't taste the difference unless you're looking for it. We then add a teaspoon or so of baking soda. Then a little bit of salt. Oh yeah, we almost forgot the eggs. Oops, looks like I dropped a couple. Good thing we have our assistant on hand to clean that mess. What a good job. Just keep in mind that ferrets are obligate carnivores. They're okay eating eggs. Just don't give them anything else on this ingredient list. No flour, no sugar, especially no sugar, no chocolate. None of that. Eggs are okay, and they love them. With that cleaned up, we're going to crack 3 eggs for this dish. And then the final ingredient, we need to chop up a lot of chocolate. We're going to put 2 bars per recipe. That's 200 grams for each batch. I cut them in strips simply because they will break down further when you mix them. If you want to cut them into finer pieces, that also works. With all the ingredients in there, we can now mix it. Make sure to use your dough hooks because the recipe should come out quite thick. And there you go, it's all mixed up. It's a little bit more liquid than I expected. I might have tried a little bit more sugar and flour and less egg. You can always play around with it. Get it the way you like it. Do you like them fluffy? Do you like them crunchy? Do you like them hard? It's all up to you. Then we can mix the vegan recipe. This needs a little bit more liquid. Try not to put too much more. We can now put the batter on a baking sheet and throw it in the oven at 175 degrees Celsius for a good 10 to 15 minutes. And once done, this is what you get. Nice, chewy chocolate chip cookies. Of course, do change the recipe to your liking. These came out quite good. Both vegan and non-vegan. I do hope you enjoyed watching this recipe. If you did like the video, do make sure to hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that like button anyway. It's not going to hurt you. Of course, no matter where you are in this world, have a good day, good night, and good morning. Bye-bye.